Rapid results. We take you now to the Brickyard, somewhere in the greater Los Angeles area. We're not going to tell you where. We were on hand providing the coverage of the sound running invite, complete with all the bells and whistles, flashy graphics, a ticker tape at the bottom of the screen, and track stars Kyle Merber and Ali Ostrander in the booth, with yours truly. Yeah, that's me. We take you now to the women's 1500. Things got out to a modest start with the Rabbit Bebe Myers leading the women through 900 meters, Then the real racing started. Elise Cranny, fresh off shocking the world in her 10K, grabbed the reins, but her teammate Sinclair Johnson was locked in. She pulled the old slingshot move around the turn, throwing that six-gear smoke. It's the Magic Woman and La Diabla. Johnson and Cranny go 1-2 for the Red Lightning. There they are crossing the finish line. And then Laura Galvan had a great run. She came in third, carving 2 seconds off her own Mexican national record. In the men's race, the starting line looked like the Royal Court of North American miling. Enough titles on the line to make Oprah want to run out there and get an interview. You got the gentleman Nick Willis in there, Lord Matthew Centrowitz, Josh Kerr, the captain. You see Craig Nowak in there flying the skull and crossbones. Somebody's got to hide the jewels at the royal dinner party. The beast Brandon Kidder got him out through 800, a tad under 2 minutes. And then Josh Kerr, he did what everyone hoped he would do, go to the front. What they didn't expect was that he'd shovel coal into the furnace until it was red hot enough to drop a 55-second quarter and open up a gap the size of the English Channel. Ladies and gentlemen, nobody's got the moves like Josh Kerr. Look at that, crossing the finish line in style. In the women's 800, it was a small field, but it was quality. It's early to be running an 800 outside, but never too early to win some cash. Nia Aikens there, the hometown hero, from just down the road in America's finest city, that's San Diego. They call her the Baby Beast. She drops the hammer and takes the win down the stretch. The Beasts are on a roll tonight. They're throwing fish to all players up in Pike's Place in Seattle. You see the results there. Grab one of those cardboard sleeves for your coffees, folks. Things are heating up. The men's 800 was a tale of youth versus establishment. The punk rock and Hoey brothers got out in the gates on a mission through the quarter. Jonah out front leading his brother Josh, and Olivier Demule and the vets Drew Wendell and Peter Callahan back in the pack. Jonah stepped off and Wendell pushed to make a move down the backstretch, but there was never a point in the race where the Hoey brothers weren't in the lead. Hoey pulling the strings and rocking down the stretch notches the second win of his season and another 147 to his name, 147.72 that is. And now we go to the women's 5,000 meters, arguably the event with the most depth of the evening. Northern Arizona elites Kellen Taylor and Danny Shanahan were in the mix. Former American record holder Molly Huddle, Ailish McColgan, Emily Sisson, Kim Conley, all had party reservations. McColgan and Wayne Kaladi got out early behind the Rabbit, making a break from the field, but the pack was strong, and strong women lurked patiently in it, waiting for their chance to strike. With a mile to go, Emily Sisson started dropping 70s and then 69s, rolling right by McColgan and Kaladi, with the beast Allie Buhalski in tow. Whispers of Allie's fitness were spreading through the grapevine since her 15:58 5K showing last summer at the final friendly. She said the night before she wanted to run a minute faster. And with a 67-second last lap, Emily Sisson rocks the Brickyard and leaves Buhalski and Kaladi under 15 minutes. 5 women under the Olympic standard of 15:10. As Monson gets it, Gwen Jorgensen comes in roaring back from a tough outing at the 10 2 weeks before. And the results are populated there. It's a women's world. Going into the brawl in the Brickyard, Mad Mark Scott, on his quest for knighthood, and the Bowerman boys called their shot at a sub-13 marker. Joe Klecker and Ollie Hoare on the On Athletics Club stayed tight-lipped with regards to their impending cage match, but trouble was a-brewing. Klecker's young, but the legends surrounding his workouts in the mountains over Boulder are frightening and plentiful, and the Aussie Ollie Hoare was coming off a 3:32 indoor 1,500 meters out in the Big Apple. The Red Lightning rolled up front throughout the race as they're known to do, but couldn't shake the All Blacks of the OAC until 800 meters to go. The BTC's enforcer, Sean McGorty, moves to the front and tightens the screws. And then, Grant Fisher, the young man from Grand Blanc, Michigan, twice second to Mark Scott this year, gets the jump early and holds the line all the way to the finish. There he goes now. Onlookers say they saw him doused in milk, kissing the bricks after the cool down. A 55-second quarter to turn out the lights of the competition for the fastest 5,000 meters ever in California, 13:02. Mark Scott, Sean McGorty, Joe Klecker, and Kirubel Arasa all get the Olympic standard. Afterwards, it was chin diapers and animal style for everything in the In-N-Out parking lot. Photos of that after party will be concealed in Courtney White's private collection for eternity. You can check out full replays of the races at the Pro Track Series YouTube channel. That's it for the Brickyard, ladies and gentlemen. In the European Indoor Championships over the weekend, Jakob Ingebrigtsen took both the 1,500 meter and the 3,000 meter, and Amy Eloise Marcotes, formerly Neil, representing Great Britain and the University of Washington Huskies, took the women's 3,000 meter crown in 8:46.